Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Sheeran is ready to play some games. Hello everyone, and welcome to Giganato Gaming. I hope you enjoy the video. What is up, my fellow dinosaurians? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Astraeos Season 4. Last we left off, we tamed this big dude right here, the Giganatosaurus, and you kind of look green. Not quite Verna green, but you know what? Green nonetheless, and you are a female as well. I don't know, I think I'm cooking up an idea for a character in my series, but you know what? We're not going to think about that right now. Today, there's something I want to tame. There's, I believe, a 140 or a 145 Desolatitan somewhere down there. Either it's a 140 or 145, one of the two. And we're going to see if we can tame it in today's episode. So I've got the kibble, and what you got to do is you got to damage it to the point where, like, it starts raging, and once it starts raging, then you can go ahead and, then you have to wait for it to get exhausted, and then once it's exhausted, it'll fall to the ground, and you feed it kibble. We did this once before, and it was pretty straightforward, but that was back when the rates were very high, so I'm not sure about this, you know? I think the Distortus Rex might be a little too strong for it, because, like, the right-click attack knocks it over. I mean, I guess we could... I just hit the wrong button. I guess what we could do is, have it do, like, a left-click. Just do, like, a left-click on it, or something like that. Just keep doing left-clicks until it's enraged or something. We could try that. There it is right here. It is a 145 with 20 points into health, 25 into melee. Alright, so what we gotta do, damage it enough to the point where it gets enraged. And then once it gets enraged, we have to wait another 30 seconds for it to get exhausted. There's a Dinotherium right here. Kill this Dinotherium. Oh yeah, they do have a new death animation. Is that the same one? Alright, that is the same one. Alright, he just wandered over here for whatever reason. Alright, we got some, what's it called? Some, what was that? Ghillie armor? Yeah, we got some gloves. Alright, so yeah. Desolatitan should be straightforward. Last time we did this, but now that the rates are lower, I'm just gonna kill this bison real quick if I can. It was a 145, of course it was. Alright. It's convenient how it's, like, right next to the base. Well, not right next to the base, but you know what I mean. Alright, so what we gotta do is damage it till it becomes... till it rages. You know, we're just gonna get right into it. And yeah, as we do this, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we can get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. That would be super amazing. But with that, let's begin the video. He's gonna heal. He's just killing everything. He's going after everything except for me. Oh, we're about to get exhausted. Wait, I think we just enraged him. Yeah, we did. I didn't even mean to do that. Let me kill this Rex real quick. Alright, he's down. Feed him some kibble. Alright, he's not... Wait, I think I just... Yeah, I just got him. Just got him. Yep, 64%. He might even take one more kibble. Yeah, he just took it. Alright, that's fair. Alright, let's get some more, let's get some more energy. So the dragon is definitely the way to go. We can use our thing to replenish our charge. Alright, he's down. Alright, wing, get out of the way. And there we have it. Desolatitan has been tamed. We managed to get a female. Alright, that was pretty straightforward, I will say. Alright, Alright, so let's get rid of this Astral Argentavis real quick. And we're back at base. And our Desolatitan has been brought home and is now saddled up and ready to go. So, we start with 26,000 health. So, 32 into health, 35 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares. 32 into weight, 38 into melee. And of course he has 45 points into oxygen. Like, we'll use him for underwater adventures. Anyway, let's see what kind of damage we do. The left click is the bite. 923. And I didn't even level this guy up, and that's not even imprinted either. Alright, let's see what right click does. $2,099, like Spider-Man 2099. That's cool. Oh, X does a tail swipe. 742. Damn. We just killed the Bronto. Awesome. There's that level 60 dragon. I might try to get a male version of that dragon at some point. Maybe on my spare time or something. I don't know. I will test this guy out. This is all this guy does. He just tried to glide away as he died. That was awesome. Alright. Alright, there's literally no point in putting this guy's health into any health. Alright, there's no point in putting points into health. It looks like. Alright. So it's like the Giga in a way. So I hear the next TLC's coming out sometime tomorrow. As I'm recording this. As it's up, it's probably been out for like a month or something. But yeah, it's gonna release the Burrow Buck, which is the next, what's it called? The next Fantastic Tame. And then you got the TLC for the Astraeos. Why people want the Astraeos to have a TLC, I have no idea. If anything, the Pachyrhinosaurus should get a TLC. That's underutilized. Alright. Get some more melee out. 3,500 and then 1,500 in the bite. This guy's very powerful. Ow. Damn it. Alright, what up, Spino? 32 into health, 26 into melee. That's not bad. Oh yeah, Spinos don't have an oxygen stat, so that actually makes sense. So we do about 4,000 damage. Alright, I think that's enough of the Desolatitan for right now. Let's get one more level into melee. And we don't have much weight. We really don't have much weight. Alright. Let's head back home, and then we'll head on our next cave adventure. I'm thinking the cave we go to is like this snow cave. It's like filled with Perlovias and whatnot. So what I might do is go in on the Hyenodon and have like the Indoraptor on follow. Kind of like what we did with the volcano biome with the Indominus Rex and the Acro. That would be cool. We'll just have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 Pyroraptors or something. Aye. Yeah, that's what we could do. Oh, there's 2 dragons here. Alright. You weren't here before. That's a 135 male. We could tame that up real quick. Alright. It's too close to the, what was it, level 60? Yeah, that level 60. I'm afraid if I attack the level 60, the 135 might go after me. That's the thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and, let me look up this cave, and then I'll bring you guys back once everything's ready to go. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, and we're back, and this is the cave I was talking about. Alright, we got our 5 Pyroraptors, as well as our Indoraptor. I'd like to get these guys a couple of levels before we go in, because these guys in this cave are relatively strong. But I think we can do it. Alright. Go attack that mammoth real quick. They're fully imprinted. They're already doing... I mean, saying that, they're already doing like 500 damage. Per bite. Already. Alright, you decided not to join the fight, I guess? Alright. I guess that's fine. Alright, can we attack? Alright, 371, that's probably because of the mate boost. Oh, they're ripping them to shreds. Attack this Bronto as your final challenge. Oh, yeah, absolutely destroying that guy. That's an Autumn Drakeling. Okay. There's a Pteranodon. Attack that Pteranodon for me. They're all kind of keeping up together. Our Pyroraptors. Now, with these guys, the main goal is to, like, use them to lure out any Purlovias. Because there will be a bunch of Purlovias in this cave, and I don't want to get Purlovia'd. So, Alright, they got about 5,000 health. Let's level up their melee so they do more damage. Because being able to kill them faster will make a difference. Alright, follow the Indoraptor. Let's go in. Up the gamma so we can see. We do have to keep our eyes peeled for any Purlovias. Alright, there's going to be bears in here, wolves, and Purlovias. All in here. Alright, I'm going to have you guys go on ahead of me. Just so you can attract any potential Purlovias. Alright, follow me for now. I forgot how cold it was. Do I still have my fur coat on me? I do. Oh, thank Christ it keeps me warm enough. Alright, I'll wear this for now. Alright, there is a drop here. All that for a fur chest piece. It's not even a chest piece, it's a blueprint. Might as well grab it anyway since it was here. Ah, yeah, there's the wolves and the... Alright. There's the Yetis and the... Attack. Alright, Pyroraptors, I need you to attack that guy. Attack those guys. Alright, look. You two... Kill the Yeti. I don't know why you're just standing there. There we go. We killed a bunch of stuff. Might as well level up while we're here. Alright, we got another level on the Indoraptor. Let's level these guys up real quick. Yep, they aggro to me. Get ready to fight. Get ready to fight. I'll help. One of them's doing 1,000 damage. Or was that me doing 1,000 damage? Attack him. You know, we're kind of absolutely destroying these bears. Alright, stay there for now. I want to see what's down here. I guess, Alright, everyone come this way. Do I see any Purlovias? Oh, there's a couple of Purlovias. Alright, go over there to attract the Purlovias. Oh, there's just a bunch of Purlovias. Jesus. Yeah, there was just so many Purlovias in that one area. Oh, they did a number on those guys. Damn. Wow. They did a number on these Pyroraptors. Let's level up as much as we can. I think the Purlovias are probably going to be the biggest threat. Alright, and I think that's all the Pyroraptors fully healed. Let's keep going. Let's go. There's the artifact. There's the artifact. Was it really that easy? Damn. Alright, there's all 5 Pyroraptors. Alright, we need to fight our way back. I need to keep my eyes peeled for any Purlovias. But yeah, the Purlovias really did a number on the Pyroraptors. Yeah, it's the Purlovia. Is that a Purlovia right there? I am so glad I didn't jump right into that. Everyone go ahead of me. Come on, get out of the way so I can help. There's always this one Pyroraptor that just stands there. He's just stuck. There's a couple Purlovias. Attack! Oh, they destroyed those Purlovias. Damn. Alright, there are wolves and yetis up here. Alright, can we, go that way? That was a 265 wolf. Alright, now we got this yeti we gotta deal with. After the yeti, attack him. Alright, can we not eat? Well, they just... Yo, they completely demolished that yeti. Pyroraptors are awesome, dude. They really are awesome. Alright, can we not be stuck? Can we just go over there? There's the exit. Can't believe it was that easy to get the artifact. Alright, we have a straggler. Hold on. Let me grab the straggler. I don't even think you need to be out at this point. There we go. We're golden. Alright. We just completely demolished that cave, and we got ourselves the artifact of the Sky Lord. Which is awesome. Alright, let's put you away, Moral Raptor. You did a really good job. And yeah. So next episode, I'm thinking about taming that male dragon, and then we can get like an imprinted version. So then we can get backups. So if we lose one, we'll at least have more. I think that's a good plan. Alright. So I guess I will bring you guys back at base. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. And we're finally back at base. Let me just go ahead. I don't think I've fed up this truff in a while. And then maybe put the cooked meat in here. But first, let's put our new artifact in here. The artifact of the Sky Lord. So now, how close are we to getting each boss? I've taken pictures of what we need for the bosses. Alright, so for the Medusa, we need the Hunter, the Clever, and the Massive. So we need the artifact of the Clever, the Hunter, and the Massive. So... Alright, that's the pack. Alright, the Hunter. We've got the Hunter. Alright, so for the Medusa boss, we are one artifact away. We just need the artifact of the Massive in order to get that. Alright, where the artifact of the Massive would be, I have no idea. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.